Hello and welcome to Kenya Fan TV. Steve,
Yes.
that Manchester United game was not the best, was it?
It was not the best game we could have played. We were so sloppy. We had two clear-cut chances of which we lost. Bruno Fernandes and the the Mason Greenwood chance. He was one-on-one with a sublime pass from Cavani, but he ended up not scoring, and the follow-up by Bruno Fernandes was not on
But
target.
it's known now, Steve, Bruno and Mason are part of your best if it were not for Cavani.
Yeah.
So when they start behaving like this, when you guys are just about to go to the final, then the rain start beating you.
Honestly, Mason Greenwood has had a very fantastic season for us, and Bruno Fernandes also has been sublime as always. He even won the Players of the Year award for our team. But it happens. There's that one game where you get the chances and you don't convert them, and we ended up paying the ultimate price by getting a draw.
Yeah. So it happens. What if it happens again when you're going to Poland and things turn as they turned yesterday?
In the final, previously we've had a lot of hurdles. We've been knocked out in the semi-finals. I think this is the first final for Ole Gunnar, and considering our last 3-4 games against Leicester, against Liverpool, and against Fulham, we've had nothing to lose because we were already qualified for the Champions League spot. So I think considering the Leicester game, we played a very young team of Ahmad, Shoritare.
And talking about Ahmad, yesterday I saw him and he was trying to do something which almost never came to fruition. What happened?
Ahmad actually is a very raw talent. That guy is a player you should watch in the next few years. He'll be someone great. The skills and the dribbling are they always come off at times, and sometimes they don't come off. So that's what happened yesterday.
And I know you talked about Ole, and we had issues with a number of fans saying that Ole is not the best for the team. So for you and where the team is right now, how comfortable are you with the coach?
Previously, I will say this, previously we had issues with Ole. Personally, I was like for the Ole out.
Ole should go.
Yeah, Ole should go. I was in the forefront in Twitter tweeting about he should be left, but I came to realize even when Sir Alex came from Rangers, was it Rangers Celtic? He had a very terrible season for the start. We didn't win anything for years, but with the signing of Eric Cantona and the iconic guy, he just won the Hall of Fame award for the Premier League. I think with the signing, Sir Alex Ferguson was able to win trophies and make Manchester great. So I think Ole needs some time. The philosophy is working, and if the board with the Glazer family are able to back him up with those substantial signings, like we need with a striker, considering Cavani is having a 1 year, he has signed a 1 year contract. Cavani, by the way, is a very, you saw the goal yesterday?
Actually, I wanted to ask you about that because that was the highlight of the moment. If it were not for you guys going down, then would have remained in the books forever.
Yeah, by the way, that was personally, if Bruno Fernandes didn't win the goal of the year award against Everton, I'll definitely 100% vote for that goal. That was a pitch of a beauty goal.
So everyone expected that yesterday would have been a good time for Manchester United. So do you fans expect? What went wrong?
Actually, we were sloppy, and this one, I think this is a problem that Ole really needs to fix. Our defense is always so sloppy. With Harry Maguire out injured, but I hope he gets well soon before the final, because without him in that squad and having to Azebe and Bailey, Bailey is also good, but I'm not entertained by the way he plays. If we don't fix those sloppiness, our passes are sometimes not on point. I think we might be in for trouble at the final.
So I have two last questions for you. And question number one, you've stated very well that Manchester United would need to bring a striker. And I hear that Harry Kane is on sale. So are you guys going to go for him?
Actually, I don't know, but I would really love to have Harry Kane in our team, because that guy is a real definition of a striker. He's the second top scorer in the league with alongside Mohamed Salah. So the moment we bring, but I don't know, because there are also rumors of us bringing in Jordan Sancho. So I don't know if we'll be able to spend, and that's what the fans are protesting, because the Glazer family, it's like that they're running the team as a business. They don't spend that often. But by chance. And you know, like also Liverpool, Chelsea, and those other big clubs, and City are also planning to bring in Harry Kane as a especially City. They want to replace Sergio Aguero, who is possibly leaving for Barcelona. So with Harry Kane in our team, I think that will be a real definition of a well-striked team.
Right. And here comes my last question. Now, because you've said about the striker, and maybe you will get there when you get there, but there is a tug of war at the top four. We've seen Leicester, Chelsea, and now Liverpool is also trying to come up. What do you think is going to happen on the final day and the remaining matches?
Actually, we have apart from Liverpool, I think there's only one match for this before the season ends. I would really love for Chelsea to be knocked out of the top four, honestly, because back then Liverpool didn't stand a chance. It was so clear Liverpool were going for the Europa League. But they fought back. They have 2 games to go. Today they play against Burnley. So, and you know, Leicester have this history of getting knocked out of the top 4 spot.
Just like Manchester United.
No, not just like
on the finals. Like, you know.
Not on the final, like the
like
top 4.
So Leicester and Manchester United could have some kind of same history.
No. You know, Leicester, even last season, they were able to be knocked out of the top 4. But I think they are the likely team to be knocked out of the top 4. But Liverpool, I don't think they deserve to be in Europa League. With their history in Champions League, they are like the defending champions the other year.
Right. So finally, in Poland, what is your prediction?
Wow, I know we are up in arms saying how we are going to trash Villarreal, but I have this instinct. It might not go as planned. If we continue playing the way we are being this sloppy, too much blind passes, and the cohesion of the team and the defense is at its worst point, Villarreal might surprise us, but I know we are the great Manchester United, and Ole Gunnar, in his interview yesterday, he told the fans we've got something to play. This will be a step. Us winning a trophy will be a major step to building our team.
Actually, you brought a very good point that I almost forgot, that the fans are back at on the trenches and all that. So how did it change the game in any way?
I don't think okay, definitely it changed the game because, you know, the fans motivate the players, but they were, I saw some of them 2-3 leaving before the game ended because they were disappointed. They waited for like 15 months for the league, for them to get back to the stadium. Then what they get is a draw and a sloppy game. But I think it's a nice thing. At least, you know, football without fans is not football. So the moment the fans start getting back to the pitch, I think it's a positive that we have to take. And definitely in Poland, they'll help us get, and that trophy, by the way, it's going to come home. Easy. That will be a very easy win.
I wish you all the best, and keep watching. Let's see whether Manchester United will get this, and whether Steve and Sam will be happy, guys. But for you, keep it Kenya Fan TV all the time.